Greetings to you this day. This is Michelle Strickland, and it's Monday, and I'm coming to you with Conversations with Self segment. Okay? Well, Self, what are we going to talk about today, Self? Well, Self, we're going to talk about navigating difficult conversations, Self. Have you ever had discussions with people and it just doesn't seem like they get you at all? They just don't, they don't get you. Yeah, I have. Many times. Yeah. That's awkward. It is. It's awkward. When you don't feel like you're being heard, like people just completely overlook what you say and not give any sort of what's the word I want to use? Acknowledgement or validity that you might just have a point, maybe. Yeah, Self. Yeah, often, Self. Well, what do you do, Self? Well, I think about it. I just think about it a lot, and then I just try to determine what level do I need to have to interact with somebody like that. Then I just go kind of from there and determine, how serious this, my interactions with them will be based on, the abilities for all of us to be able to have some sort of common understandings about different things. But I'm always I don't consume my whole day of just thoughts and just overload. No, I try to calm down. I do what I assign for myself for that day. I have a set of things that I assign to myself for that day, and I get those things done first, so I can have a clear mind. Then I allow for the other things, but so I don't really have a whole lot of direct conversation with people, Self, do we? We have conversations with ourselves. I do. I record my videos and I release them for other people, but Self, you don't really have conversations with very many people. Direct conversations. Doesn't that get boring? No, it doesn't. I like that. I don't want a whole lot of people in my life that are going to be, if they're going to influence me the wrong way. If they're not about trying to be productive and innovative and, have something to offer in kind of intellectual, abilities, nah, I don't really care. If they're not trying to do something to give back to mankind and humanity, well, I respect everyone. But I don't need a whole lot of people in my life to keep me confused. I want to help as many people as I can. But I can't always be around a whole lot of people because if their motives aren't correct, I just don't. And that's by choice. But I do the things that I need to do when I need to do it. If I have to be around people, I do it. Sometimes I don't mind. It depends, Sometimes I don't mind being around people. But I'm used to being in difficult situations, and having difficult conversations with people, uncomfortable conversations with people, so I'm used to that because I'm responsible, Self, aren't you? Yeah, you're responsible. I've been responsible. Self, you should be proud of yourself. You've been responsible since you was a little girl. You've been responsible. You made mistakes, yeah. You made big mistakes. You did, but you always get back on track. So don't be too hard on yourself. Just let that go, Self. So let's talk about this, Self. Initiating challenging discussions. Initiating difficult conversations can be intimidating, but avoiding them often leads to unresolved issues and misunderstandings. Learning to approach these discussions with thoughtfulness and sensitivity is essential for effective communication and maintaining healthy relationships. Active listening and empathy are cornerstones of real talk in difficult conversations. When we truly listen to others and try to understand their perspective, we create an environment of trust and validation. Empathy helps us connect on a deeper level and acknowledge the emotions and experiences of the other person. That's very important. Just for somebody to acknowledge that they understand what it is you're saying, whether they agree with it or not, or that they hear you, you know, when you say something. Conversations that promote understanding and healing. Use I statements to express your feelings and opinions without blaming or accusing the other person. For instance, say, I feel hurt when you cancel plans without notice. Instead of, you always bail on me. I think we've all probably heard the one of those at least once. Even if it was a kid or something like that. Reflective listening. After the other person speaks, summarize their points to show that you've understood them correctly. This demonstrates your willingness to listen and can clarify any potential misunderstandings. Now that one, just kind of summarize on that, because I'm sure you're not going to be out at some restaurant. Just say, I think I heard you say, like you in a psychology session. Please don't do that. Just listen to what they're saying. Just listen to what they're saying, and just throw in, some information that lets them know you heard what they was talking about. But don't sit there and be like a psychologist at the dinner, okay? On the date. Let's don't do that, please. Avoid assumptions. That's the one thing people gotta stop doing that. That's what gets a lot of people in trouble. That one right there, that's gonna mess a lot of people up. A lot of people got messed up behind this. Oh yeah, let's deal with that. I know some people in my area, right? Bullies and bad guys, I ain't haven't called you out for a minute. I haven't. Assuming something. Bullies and bad guys, right? So, yeah, they did. They did. Assuming. Yeah, I'm by myself. Yeah, okay. Tell them heavily hosting them that. All them demons you conjured up, all them spirits and crap. Yeah. Tell them I'm by myself. Stay calm. Oh, I forgot to avoid assumption. Avoid assumptions. Ask open-ended questions to gather more information before forming judgment. Have people all hunting me down like a daggone dog in the street. I'm going to the library world. I'm going to the library and the store. On foot, on the bus. People on the bus, people off the bus, people following me when I was walking. In the library. That's the biggest blooper of all. Y'all messed up on that one. Scaring me to have damn death and nobody want to give me no understanding why. To this day, I'm gonna get my answer, dog. Let me go on head on, bullies and bad guys. You ain't, no, I'm not letting you slide, buddies. Had a whole community and stuff treat me like I don't even socialize with these people, world. Barely speak. I have a few people on one hand. And then those are good people. I have, a friend that come over and help me do my yard work because I need help. Got a big yard with trees and stuff fall, limbs that fall. I have a good friend. Then I have, 3 other friends. That's it. And I don't socialize with them every day. And they are very mature, good people. So I don't know what